Now that the holidays is over, now it's time to get back to business. What I want to do with this video is I want to give the world a bird's eye look into the life of a black male. See, a lot of people don't know how it feels to be a black male. I don't think anyone truly knows how it feels to be a black male, but a black male. First of all, black males are the most ridiculed and prosecuted individual in America, hands down. They're prosecuted more than the homosexuals. They're prosecuted more than the Jews. They're prosecuted more than females. They are the most prosecuted and ridiculed individuals in America. So let's think about that. That means we carry the most pressure, because in everyday society is something we have to deal with. We have to walk around in the world, and we have to walk around in a country that dislikes us for no reason at all. Nothing that we done personally, just because they just don't like the black male. We did nothing to ask for this. We're human just like anyone else. We have emotions just like anyone else. We love our children just like anyone else. We want to work and earn a hard day's living just like anyone else. And we also would like to be, if possible, accepted in society like everybody else. But it doesn't seem that way. So the title is called Uninvited. And what I mean by that is everybody is invited to prosperity in America but the black male. They want to lock us out and keep us out of prosperity. Even though we go and look for a job just as hard as anyone else. Even though we're just as ambitious as anyone else. They seem to want to lock the door and shut the door when they see us trying to progress. Now, this is frustrating at times. So this thickens the skin of a black male. And this is why sometimes we are as hard as we are. Not because we did it and became that. This is what America made us. As a black man, I clearly understand how it feels to walk into a store and hear the conversation change. And hear the vocal tone of the clerk change once I step up to the counter. Soon as I step up to the counter, it's this instant disrespect, disregard. Not even a "how are you doing today?" Just a stared look, hand you your change, and be on your way. I have even been in situations where I stood in line, came up, the clerk said nothing, and as soon as I walk away, soon as the next male came behind me, they said, "How are you doing today?" How frustrating is this when you know as a black male you have done nothing to deserve this? And not only that, let's also talk about the prosperity at the highest level. We also have been uninvited there too. Every person in America is given the right to escalate in America's companies but the black male. The white woman can be elevated. The white male can be elevated. Even the black woman can be elevated to managers' positions. But the black male is always overlooked, always kept in a certain area or a certain place. I have known black men that have worked for companies for 20 years and have not moved one iota. Uninvited. They don't want us in corporate America. They don't want us at the top with the Armani suits. They don't want us to walk in and feel the power of running a company. Uninvited is what we are. America seems to have a problem with the black male. So this is the reason why I made this video. For the world can understand how much pressure we are under every day. A lot of people don't know, as a black man, it feels like you're carrying the whole world on your shoulders. Because you are expected to provide. And in the midst of you trying to provide for your family, doors are shut on you every day. Even to the point where your woman don't even understand, because she doesn't know how it feels to be a black man. I'm going to say this once again. Nobody knows how it feels to be a black male in America but a black male. No one can comprehend it until they walk in these shoes. I'm telling you, when it comes to being a black male, everybody misunderstands the black male. They miss the mark when they think they truly understand us, only if they knew. Only if they knew what we was going through every day. Only if they knew the built-up pressure that we held inside of us every day. We are the most prosecuted in America. We are the most uninvited. In the world, in America, don't seem to get that. So with all of this on our shoulders, we bet not even dare make the mistake of getting incarcerated. Because if we get incarcerated, then not only is the double stack cards against us, now it's a triple stack against us. It's already bad enough that we are in our skin, being a male in America. To add on a felony on top of that is pure murder. To add a felony on top of that is a recipe for destruction. So as a black man in America, we have to walk a fine line. We have to be very careful in every move that we make. And even in some situations, and let me tell you something, I love my woman to death. But I tell her all the time, you don't know how it feels to be a black male. It is a different level when it comes to being a black male. It is a different area when it comes to being a black male. It's in a different atmosphere. We deal with a whole lot more. But even though we are equally in love with our counterparts, but only if the world knew how much pressure that the black man held on his shoulders every day. Only if they knew. And I know, because I go through it every day. And I fight so hard to be humble. And I fight so hard. But I'm misunderstood because the color of my skin and the gender of my body is an automatic problem when it comes to this country. So I hope this video will help you to understand what a black male goes through every day. I hope this video enlighten you to understand your black male or your black husband. Understand that they have the world on their shoulder. Understand that they are the most prosecuted and the most ridiculed in America. Understand what we go through and try your best to grasp what we see and what we go through, and as black men, what we experience every day. Thank you for listening. One love.